Hello, today is Wednesday, February 12th, 2020. So, starting out with the daily today, Aries, you have the Empress card, and that speaks about you wanting to kind of sit very calmly. You want to investigate things. You want to try to make sure things are lined up the way they should be. It also feels like today, Aries, that you're wanting to make a decision with something. You're wanting to take the upper hand. You're wanting to show that you have control. You're also trying to show somebody that something's not bothering you in a certain way. You don't want them to see how you truly feel about a situation. So for today, Aries, it feels like you're just going to try to keep your chin up and keep moving forward. It does feel like Aries is kind of down about a lot of situations, feeling kind of lost where maybe love is concerned. But it also feels like, Aries, that it's almost kind of what you wanted anyway. It's almost to this point where you were worried about something, but at the same time, Aries, you were not willing to fight for it, so to speak. You weren't willing to do what was necessary to get it something back on track, because you had hesitation there due to past hurt. So therefore, Aries, things look very quiet for you today, although there may be an unknown or unexpected communication. So be aware of that. Leo, today you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles for Leo. And Leo, that talks about you either bringing someone a gift or somebody getting ready to bring you a gift. This is also talking about somebody wanting to offer something to you. But at the same time, it's like somebody who is standing up for themselves. So whether that's you or your partner. But there is somebody who wants to stand up for themselves. Somebody who wants to shine. Somebody who's wanting things to be better, a different way. Somebody who's looking for a new outlook. And that's what it's showing up for today. Sagittarius, your card is the Five of Pentacles, Sagittarius. So you may still be focused on somebody who left you out in the cold, who did not want to be around you, who was pushing you away due to either bad judgment or pushing you away because they felt that they needed something different. It may have been, Sagittarius, that this person made a very bad choice or decision. There could have also been a third-party situation going on that somebody is now starting to regret the choices that they've made. So that concludes Aries, Leo, and Sag. Gemini, your card for today is the Knight of Wands. You're waiting for somebody to arrive, to show up, for communication, for a text, for an email, something. You're waiting to see the results of something. Gemini, it also feels like you've been waiting for quite some time for this to occur. It also feels like you're worried that there may be competitors in the mix. There might be other people or a crowd of people that you don't want to go in front of. There might be somebody you're trying to get to, but they're always around a whole bunch of people, and you're not able to do that. Today, I think you might find a pathway into that area without all the people around, something that you can do on a private kind of note. Libra, you have the Ace of Cups. For the Ace of Cups, it means there is a new beginning. There is something new coming. There is a fresh start. There is love and abundance. There is a bundle of joy here. There is a lot of things happening that are going to be blessings to you. The universe is getting ready now to pour down all these blessings on you and others around you. It feels like a gift from heaven is here. Next, I have Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the King of Wands. King of Wands, Aquarius, talks about a new start, a new beginning, wanting that, not knowing what steps to really take, not knowing what direction somebody's going to come from, or you're waiting to see what's going to happen today because it's like you're waiting for something to happen, whether it's doomsday or whatever. You're waiting for something to happen, and according to the King of Wands, the way you're looking to the side, waiting just to see what's going to come. It feels like you are guarding your area, you're protecting yourself from something, worried about some fears. So I do think that there's going to be complications where relationships are concerned, but at the same time, you're protecting yourself. So we did fire, we did air. Now we're on earth signs. Virgo, and then Taurus, and then Capricorn. So Virgo, first card for you is the Hermit. Virgo, you've been hanging out as if you've been the hermit. You've been trying to stay to yourself, trying to keep on the down low, so to speak, trying not to make any waves, trying not to be visible to somebody. It feels like you may be even watching somebody from a distance, or they're watching you, or maybe you're scanning somebody's Facebook. I don't know. But either way, it shows that Virgos want this love. Virgos is attracted by Venus, but Virgo wants some love to come toward them. Somebody's tired of being alone, is what I got for Virgo for today. And I get it. I get it. Alright, Taurus. Taurus, somebody is very adamant. Somebody's very adamant where the Seven of Wands are concerned. Somebody's adamant about making a decision. They're putting their mark here. They're saying they want to stay. Somebody is going to tell you that they want to be in your corner. They want to be with you. They want to support you. They want to encourage you. Somebody is going to speak that to you today. Okay, Taurus. And now Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Emperor. So either you or you're around somebody who is very dominant, very stable, very secure, but they're making tough decisions, or they're being very firm about something. Somebody also, too, may be being very stubborn and not wanting to communicate, not wanting to meet you halfway. Today you're going to find an opposition there. You're going to find a challenge, and you're going to want to handle that as quickly as possible. Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, I have the Ten of Wands for you, Cancer. You're still holding on to something and not wanting to let it go. Cancer, you're still living in the past. You're still living in the past. You're missing the days as they go by in February because you're so worried about what happened in December and January. Cancer, you need to pull your head out of the sand and take a look around you and get on your feet. You need to get back up on your feet. The only way to bring somebody back towards you is to create new energy. Get busy. Get undepressed, okay? Figure out a way to make better decisions and choices for yourself. Go out and find your happiness. Staying home and being stuck in that is not making you feel any better, okay? Cancer. Pisces. Pisces, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You're looking very closely, Pisces, at what you had at one point in time. You're also focusing on what you still have. And you're still trying to find a way to make that cake, so to speak, but you're missing pieces of the recipe. You need some ingredients here. So it feels like there is something missing, and I do feel like you're going to find that unexpectedly. So expect a new opportunity or a new person to come towards you, a new invite. But there is definitely going to be offers made. Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Five of Swords. So Scorpio, you're done your battle. You've walked away from something. You're looking back, not able to believe that you feel like you had a victory here. Yeah, you got somebody to stop something. You got somebody to maybe to stop cheating, stop lying. But at the same time, you got them to go away. And some of you are feeling like, you didn't want that. You just wanted all this bullshit to stop, but you didn't want them to leave. You still wanted to be with them. You still love them very much, but it's showing that either you or them definitely feels like you won something, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like you're a winner at all. It feels like you feel very defeated. You feel very lost. A lot going on here today for you guys. The energy for the room itself, we'll talk about the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is going to stay mainly for the next couple days. Two of Cups is somebody offering you something, somebody handing you love, somebody wanting to express themselves to you, somebody's wanting to share their ideas with you. Somebody also is trying to communicate to you back and forth. Somebody you may not have talked to in a while. There is going to be some open communication. I also feel like there is going to be a group of you deciding to do things with other people to beat the madness, so to speak, to beat the sadness even. Some of you may be anticipating Valentine's Day that's coming up. Some of you may be very worried about that, feeling like you don't know what you can do. Wanting and wishing that your partner would be there. For some of you, this will come through, and for some of you, unfortunately, it won't. For some of you, your partner has made another decision and is focused on somebody else at this time. However, soon they will regret that choice that they've made, and you will get communication from them, but it will not be, for some of you, it will not be on Valentine's Day. I have the Sun card here that comes up as a result, meaning the recovery part of that. So even though you may not get what you want on the day that you want it, the recovery part is you are going to come out of this in a childlike way, in a childlike manner. You're going to look at this with a lot more open feelings and open heart. You're also going to be able to make better decisions and choices for yourself. I feel like you're finally going to stand up for yourself here. And you're finally going to be able to make the decisions and choices, again, that you want where love is concerned. Some of you are definitely sitting here as the Queen of Cups. You're definitely sitting kind of saddened about an entire situation, wishing something was different, or wishing that you would have handled something in a different way, or wishing that you didn't lash back out when somebody was toward you. For some of you, you're wanting something to go away, or wishing something, again, never happened. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You can't change what's already occurred in the past, but you can move forward and make better decisions from here on out going forward. Today's energy also talks about deception and lies. So be very careful when you're speaking face-to-face to somebody. Some of you may meet up with somebody you haven't seen in a long time. It could even just be an old school friend. But I feel like they're going to want to build themselves up bigger than what they actually are. They're going to make you think that they're better than what they are, that they're in a better position than what you thought they would be. But in fact, they're not. Somebody is trying to pretend that they are definitely financially secure, and in fact, they are one paycheck short of being homeless. So somebody is really in a bad way. For some of you, somebody is trying to use you in a relationship or a situation. It falls a lot toward air signs as well. Be careful, because somebody's going to want to use you to try to better themselves. But in turn, they're going to tell you what you want to hear, or say what you want to hear, so that you'll be willing to take them in, so that you'll give them the opportunity or the chance. So it feels like you're going to be making decisions where you're going to have to make careful analysis on somebody. Be careful. There are some people who will come towards you, that is true and realistic, but you will know the person who's literally kissing your ass, the person who's literally trying to get something from you. That you're going to be made very much aware of. So be prepared with that situation, because that's coming. A lot of you today have to be careful with driving. Do the speed limit. I feel like somebody's watching you, or there is maybe police sitting in the background doing radar, watching you, and you don't see them, but they're watching you. Some of you may watch a helicopter and a situation with a helicopter. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if they're watching somebody run from a distance and they're up in the air monitoring them, or if they're watching a car. I don't know what's happening, but there is some kind of chase with a helicopter. No idea where that's at or who that's for. I also feel like there's a surprising shock that's going to come to some of you. You're going to get news or a message that's going to pretty much knock you off your feet. I don't know if it's good or bad. It'll depend on the person and the situation. All I know is that news is coming to you today, and it's shocking. So that's pretty much what I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't have all your colors and numbers and things of that nature. But I will be able to specifically tell you that air signs, you fall underneath of pink today, being subtle and gentle and open and kind. Fire signs, you fall underneath of red, being dominant, maybe controlling or taking lead of something, taking charge of something, not letting anybody get in your way. But you also could feel love as well. Water signs, your color feels more like black today, putting up protection, guarding yourself from somebody either hurting you or you don't want to be hurt, but it is protection. Talks about protection. And earth signs, your color today is yellow, being very vibrant, happy. And this is showing you that things are definitely getting much better. So, stay tuned.